Hey, my Liptons. I want to do a video about this because it's just like, for me, it's like I saw it coming. I saw this coming, and it is concerning at this point. It's very concerning to me because, and I said it multiple times on this channel, and I'm going to say it again, I am a Zayn Malik fan. I like Zayn's music. I like his solo music. Ever since he went solo, I was here for the Pillow Talk. I was here for Dust Till Dawn. I was here for the Nobody's Listening album. The Aquarius Falls thing, I could have done without that album. But for most of his solo stuff, I was here for it. However, I have concerns for this new era that's about to be upon us. And before I get started, right, I want to veer off a little bit. I saw this on Facebook, y'all, and I was cackling. They said that Doja Cat, Ariana Grande, and Lizzo have been voted off the Total Drama Island Celebrity Edition, and I was like, y'all are so funny to me. I can't stand y'all. But I do want to talk about Zayn. I told y'all on this channel, I said it, and for the people who are about to, Zayn Malik stans that are about to come on, you know, if y'all might find my video, I don't know. Like I said before, I am a Zayn Malik fan. I feel like I'm a fan of everybody. I'm gonna just say that. I'm a fan of everybody. I'm not a stan for any of these musicians because I feel like when you're a stan, you don't tend to call out your fave for when they're not really when they're doing something wrong, or like they're not really putting in the work that should get the proper recognition or like have the proper public support that it should get. So that's why I say I'm more of a fan of these artists than I am a stan, you know. And I said it when I first heard the snippet to Love Like This. I was like, listen, y'all, I'm not feeling this song. I said it. I said, first of all, I'm not feeling the song. I'm not feeling the vibe of it. It's just like artistically, musically, even lyrics wise, it's very mediocre. It's very mid. I just don't like the delivery of the song. And as you can tell, this is where the song landed on Billboard. Okay? It is bubbling under Hot 100. And at this point, to me, and of course there's other factors for why this song flopped. Because don't get me wrong, there are a lot of songs on Billboard where the song is trashed. I can probably go to Hot 100 right now and point out certain songs that I do not like, that I think that it's musically bad, but it does well. You know what I mean? And it's like, you would think that, first of all, I want to talk about the fan base first. I want to talk about the fan base. The Zayn Malik fans, the stans more particularly. It's like, this is why I don't deal with mostly the stans stuff, because it's all this shit talking on the internet. It's all this Twitter stuff. Y'all ready to drag anybody that says something about y'all fave. Y'all ready to really go in on somebody. Y'all ready to be like, oh my god, this song is a hit. Y'all ready to do this. Y'all ready to do that. But then when it actually comes time to actually stream the song, why is this shit bubbling under Hot 100? And it's at number 12 at Hot 100 bubbling under. Why is the song around? Why is it not on freaking at least top 50 on Hot 100, Billboard Hot 100? Why is it not at top 20? Why is it not at top 10? Why is it not at top 5? And I'm not talking specifically at just Zayn Malik fans. I'm just talking about, like, it's so many artists that talk, so many artists and stands that talk this way, like, oh my god, it's a hit, oh my god, it's a, oh, and anytime we criticize a song, or anytime we criticize an artist or whatever, oh, you're just jealous, or you're a hater, or you're this, you don't know what real music sounds like, blah 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 blah. Okay, I don't know what real music sounds like, but yet y'all not streaming the song. And then I went to go do further research, and I said it multiple times on this channel. I'm like, listen, I love the Nobody's Listening album. I listen to it every day. There are some hits on that album. At that time, I wasn't really focused on Billboard that much. It's like, for me, like, you know, it's one of those things. Is like, for me, it's like, when I think a song is a hit, I think that it's probably gonna land on Billboard somewhere. But it turns out that even the Nobody's Listening album didn't even do well. It didn't hit the charts like that. So it's like, for me being a fan of Zayn, I'm doing my due diligence by streaming his music, by buying it, by doing all that I can to make sure that, like, to say, like, yo, this record is what we need. But I just feel like these fans don't be streaming no music. Y'all are all, it's like y'all are internet warriors. Y'all are internet warriors on the net. And it's frustrating. Because it's like, y'all claim to love Zayn, y'all claim to love his music, y'all claim to be all this and that. But when it comes time to stream, when it comes time to buy, y'all are nowhere there. So that's why I don't want to hear y'all guys comparing Zayn Malik to Harry Styles. I don't want to hear y'all guys comparing him to Taylor Swift. I don't want to hear y'all guys comparing him to this artist, to that artist. Oh, well, he's a this or he's a that. He's better than... Don't get me wrong. I prefer Zayn Malik over Harry Styles any day of the week. And it's no shade. But Harry Styles is the more commercial artist right now, last time I checked. Harry Styles is the face of male pop music right now. Harry Styles is the one that's winning Grammys. So I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Y'all are not doing your due diligence. Some of that blame does go on these stands. It goes on the stands. It goes on these people that are not streaming the music. Now, and this is where I also need to blame Zayn. I said it during the snippet video. I said it during the Call Me Daddy review I did on my channel. You guys can go watch that video where I reviewed Zayn Malik's interview with the Call Me Daddy podcast, which I think, you know, you guys can go watch that video. I said it. I said Zayn needs to be outside. He can't be, you know what I'm saying, just, okay, drop a song and just let me just do one interview and let me just post on Instagram and let me just, you know, smoke some weed on Instagram Live. No, you need to be doing your rounds in the media. You need to be, like, doing interview after interview. You need to be doing Apple Music interviews. You need to be doing an interview on Spotify. You need to be making your rounds. You need promo. Where is the backing of these songs? And it's just like, it's a frustration because it's like Zayn, it's like a pattern with him now. I feel like it's like he will drop a song and he'll drop a snippet, whatever. He'll go on Instagram Live. He'll smoke some weed. He'll eat some pizza. He'll do one like podcast interview and that's it. And that's not how this works. People need to be seeing your face. It's not only, you're not only marketing your music towards your stands. You need to market your music towards the casual fans. Because the casual fans are the masses. They're the ones that really, really take it to another level. Take your music to another level. So I feel like Zayn needs to and I get it. I know anxiety. He has anxiety. Blah 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 blah. He's an introvert. I get that, but it's like, how long is he gonna continue to use that as an excuse? Because he's been using that for a long, y'all. I've been following Zayn Malik's solo career for the longest. He's been using that since Mind of Mine. He's been using that for a long time. And at first, I was sympathetic. I was like, yes, you know, let him take his time. Let him take his time. Let him take his time. And then he said the same thing again. You know, Aquarius was, okay, he's just going to drop. Let him take his time. Let him take his time. Yeah, let him not do anything. Let him not do no promo because, you know, anxiety. The Nobody's Listening album, he did one radio interview or something. And then he was just on Instagram Live eating pizza and smoking weed. And that was it. And I just think that if Zayn wants to get to the place where he was at during the Pillow Talk era and during Dust to, he needs to be, and that's the thing that's crazy to me, is that Zayn used to be outside. Like, he really used to be. I think y'all don't remember those initial stages when Zayn went solo. He was doing, especially like, and listen, don't get me wrong. While I do think the Gigi Hadid relationship with him was obviously genuine, But it's like that relationship also gave him a lot of good PR, that sort of thing in the beginning. So he was really, his name was out there, and people were saying how much of a great singer he is. He was the best one to come out of 1D. He's the best singer, blah, 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 blah. And then it's just like, he just became like a recluse after that. I want what's best for Zayn. I do. I do not want him to be in another flop era. I don't. I really don't. Because the Aquarius Falls album didn't do so well. Unfortunately, the Nobody's Listening album, while to me, I think that album was such a great album, it didn't do the numbers that it was supposed to do. And now with this song, which I already knew that this song wasn't going to do well, it's already a flop. If Zayn, and y'all know, I always wanted Zayn to come out. If Zayn is going to come out this year, he's going to release his music, he's going to release his album, I'm going to need him to do the proper promo. And the thing, you know what's so crazy too? Zayn came out at a time where, like, the writer's strike is happening, and, like, all these people are on strike. So I don't even think the talk show hosts, like the Jimmy Fallons and the Jimmy Kimmels and the Seth Meyers of the world, is, like, actually doing talk shows right now. So he came out during a time where it's like things are practically shut down in Hollywood. You know what I mean? So it's like, in a way, he waited so long to the point where it's like things are hitting the fan. And it's so unfortunate because, well, I don't think that he intended that to release music during times like this, but it's like, this is what happens when you wait so long, or you take your time, or whatever. It's like you don't know what's going to happen within the world, and then everything can just be set back. So I don't know what the next plans are. While yes, I do think that he should continue doing, because I don't know about these talk shows, these late night talk shows, because it's like, it seems like they're still on strike, these writers and everything, these actors. So we'll see what happens with that. But I still do think that he needs to, while yes, obviously utilize your social media, go live, go interact with your fans. I do agree with that. But at the same time, you also need to be doing podcasts. You need to be doing meet and greets. You need to be like concerts. Go on YouTube live. Do like a YouTube live concert. You know what I mean? Sing your songs on like, do something. Just don't release the song in this post picture. It's just like, you need to do way more than that. And I know, listen, Zayn has the budget. The budget is there. The label's budget is there. So he needs to be really putting that work in. It can't just be times are changing. And he needs to utilize his resources. Because I really don't want him. I love Zayn. I think that he's a great artist, but I don't want this for him. I do not want songs bubbling under. And this particular song, I already told you I was going to be a flop, because it's like, just sonically, it doesn't sound good. But hopefully, I do think that Zayn has hits under his belt. Hopefully, I mean, I'm going to be here for more, listening to him, listening to what he has to say. But I need more from him. I need more from him, and I need to see the effort put into his music. That's what I want. So anyway, tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Please subscribe. Let's go to 600 subscribers. Thank y'all guys so much for listening to me, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.